Today we are doing Zelda Breath of the Wild's Lynel Safari side quest in the Landru region. What's up YouTube, I'm Kat from KKJinxx Gaming for fun, and today I'm going to show you how to complete this side quest. This quest starts on the second floor of Zora's domain. This quest only activates if you've at least started the Vah Ruta main quest. You need to have made it as far as being told by Muzu to get the shock arrows. The Zora we need to speak to will not be in her spot until you do, and this will mean that you should already have the Zora chest piece. And this quest will give you the Zora greaves, and if you watch until the end, I'll show you where to get the Zora helm as well. Now before we start, I would like to disclose that this quest has really funny dialogue if you tell her you don't understand, so that's what I did. But anywho, let's speak to Laflat on the second floor to get this quest started. Hello, you are Link, right? What's it to you? Prince Sidon ran off through the eastern gate. He was shouting something like, "I'm off to stop the Divine Beast. Link the Hylian is coming with me." I assume that means you're going up to Ploymus Mountain in search of shock arrows? If so, I have a request that is somewhat related. There's a red-maned monster called a Lynel that lives on Ploymus Mountain. I really need a picture of a Lynel. It can be a picture of any red-maned Lynel, not just the one on the mountain. So what do you say? Can you get me a picture of a Lynel? Huh? I'm sorry, I know that was a bit sudden. Allow me to elaborate. The peak over there is known as Ploymus Mountain. On top of Ploymus Mountain is a brutal, red-maned monster called a Lynel. It's so very important that I see one. Any Lynel with a red mane will do. It doesn't have to be that specific one. Does that make more sense? I still don't get it. Really? You still don't get it? Okay, I will try explaining it to you like I would a child. Does baby see that really big rock over there? That's called Ploymus Mountain. Yes, it is. A big, scary monster with red hair lives there. It's called a Lynel, and I really want to see what one looks like. But they're not very nice, so I don't want you to bring him down here because he might be mean to us. Maybe you could draw me a pretty picture of what a Lynel looks like instead. Any red-maned Lynel at all? There, do you understand now? Yeah, I think I got it. See, there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off Shadowback Point on Ploymus Mountain. It's an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom feeder, and if this keeps up, someone is surely going to wind up horribly injured. I need a picture of a Lynel to show everyone how scary they are. That way, maybe people will stop going up there. Does that answer your question, Link? I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me a picture of a Lynel so I can describe them in terrible detail. Thank you. And that activates the Lynel Safari side quest. So after that, I'm sure that you gathered what we need to do. So I would like to go ascend this waterfall and find this beast. So if you've only gotten to the point of being told where the shock arrows are, I recommend taking a picture of these shock arrows and setting your Sheikah sensor to them. But as we get closer to the red-maned Lynel, I recommend wearing sneaky gear or sneaky food, or do like I am and walk slowly. It'll go through this animation, and as soon as it's over, go ahead and snap that photo. Mine's about to charge at me, so I'm gonna go ahead and book it and head back down to Laflat. And I wanted to show you how far that Lynel's reach is. He shot me with the shock arrows from Ploymus Mountain, and it reached all the way to the domain. He hit the fins. He really could mess up these guys if he wanted to, and he'd be real mean to them. Good thing I only drew a pretty picture instead of bringing him down here with me. But let's go ahead and speak to Laflat again and complete this side quest. Good evening. Link, how is that Lynel mission coming along? I have your picture. Oh wow, please show it to me. Wow! My apologies, that sound was not very dignified, was it? But pardon me, I'm all better now. That Lynel, how terrifying. One look at this and I doubt anyone would get any reckless ideas about visiting Ploymus Mountain. Thank you, I'll tell the children of the domain about this. Maybe that'll scare them away from the mountain. Oh right, now for your reward. Zora greaves! These greaves have been passed down among the Zora for generations. It's been said that they're crafted using dragon scales, equip them to swim faster. These Zora greaves were once made by a skilled craftsman by order of an ancient Zora king, and now they're fairly common. As you may know, East Reservoir Lake was created in collaboration between the Hylians and the Zora. After East Reservoir Lake was finished, we made Zora greaves as a token of our friendship for Hylians who came to visit. But over time, the number of Hylians visiting the domain dwindled, and my father had to close his armor shop. These Zora greaves here were the last pair left in the stockroom when he closed up shop. Wearing these, even a Hylian can swim as well as a Zora. That said, these would be wasted on me. They are only useful for a Hylian like you. Please take good care of them. And that completes the Lynel Safari side quest. And now for the Zora Helm. We want to follow the path this way, and then around up to this way, and up to these waterfalls, and then all the way up to Toto Lake. Up in the upper left corner, if we get up on this ruined wall here, and activate our magnesis, you can see a chest in the water. Go ahead and grab that chest and set it down and open it up to reveal the Zora Helm. Zora headgear made from dragon scales increases swimming speed and allows you to spin to attack underwater. Once you get each piece upgraded to 2 levels, then you get the stamina up, swim up bonus. That's hard to say. That's it, boys and girls. You're all done. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to punch that bell square in the face so you don't miss any content released. This is KKJinxx, over and out.